and sigh it out. Just start moving the breath. Big inhale. Complete exhale. Looking to slowly cultivate that ujjayi breath that you're going to use all throughout practice. Let's do it again. Inhale. This time, pause at the top. Let it go. Pause at the bottom. On your next inhale, we'll come up to downward facing dog. Now, let's start pairing your breath with movement. On your inhale, come up high on your tippy toes. And on your exhale, drop your knees to the, your ankles to the right side. Yes, we're going for a left side body stretch here. One breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, bring it right back up. Over to the left side now. Drop your ankles the opposite direction. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, bring those ankles back up. Exhale, settle your heels down to the mat. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Ragdoll, exhale. Letting your head drop down. You can take a sway from right to left here, but bring some weight into your big toes. It's going to mean bringing your hips forwards about 1 more inch, which might provide a new feeling here. A little bit more intensity in this fold. Let yourself breathe into that. Don't worry, we're only going to stay for 1 more breath. Stay for the exhale of that breath. And on your inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Take extended mountain when you get there. Fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale your hands down to heart center. Set your intention for class today. You can choose just 1 word or set it up as an I am statement. I am creative, I am bold, strong, loving, whatever it happens to be. Set your intention, and we'll use this throughout all of class in every single pose. All right, it's time to Om it into place. 3 ohms. Breath in. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Chaturanga, exhale, slow, steady breath. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Down dog with your breath out. Take 2 breaths here. Once more, inhale all the way. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, press through your heels. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Pull the air in. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Hug your legs into center. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. In. On your exhale, press your sits bones up and back. That's it. 1 more time. Inhale. Let it go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Lift the front of your pelvis up. Fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and this time, sigh it out. Yes, like that. Once more, in. Sigh. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Lift all the way through your fingertips. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. And we'll start moving in our sun bees. Once more. In. Out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Eyes to 1 point. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Right side, warrior 1. Stay low in this pose for just a breath or 2. Back foot flat on the mat. Both hips facing forwards. 1 more breath in. Reach, Elizabeth. Chaturanga on your breath out. Good job. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior 1. You know we're going to stay for this first one. So set it up as low as you can go in those lunges. Yes, here we go. Fingertips spread to the ceiling. Chaturanga, right back down. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 2 breaths here. Pull it in. Let it go. Once more, inhale. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Now we're going to float. Chair pose. Breathe in. Let it go. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right side, warrior 1. Stepping low as you breathe in. Chaturanga on the way out. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Start to see if you can apply your attention and intention to each and every pose. We're going to take a final breath in. Let it go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Intention. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side, warrior 1. Stretching like you're living into that goal. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior 1. Breathe in as you reach. Breathe out, right back down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yes, breath in. Release, sigh. Once more, inhale. Let it go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Last sun bee. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior 1. The biggest one that you've taken. Chaturanga. Last set. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior 1. As low as you can go. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. From here, let's pick your right leg up into the air. Bend your top knee. Open up your hip. Flip dog. That's it. As soon as you land, we're taking a full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Flip it back over. High plank and into side plank. Right hand down, left hand up. See if you can stretch long in this pose. From your heels all the way up to your head. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot up in the air. Bend your top knee. Open up your hip. Flip dog. Full breath here. Setting your drishti, your gaze. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. On your next breath in, flip it over. High plank and side plank. Getting as long as you can. Flex your feet and now press your heels towards the back edge. Inhale and lift. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Right side crescent lunge. Now we're going to flow through these next few poses vinyasa style. So get set, come low into the crescent lunge. Take your breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to the right. On your inhale, open up your arms. Go as long as you can. Stay for the exhale. Breath in, rise up, crescent lunge. Warrior two. Set your drishti, your gaze, and then bring the intention that you set for yourself into this pose. How can you be creative? How can you experience this pose in a new way? Take extended side angle. Right hand down all the way to the mat, left hand reaching up and forwards. Half bind or full bind. We're going to stay for a last breath in. On your exhale, bring both hands down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Into down dog. Let's take a breath in here. Sigh it out. Like that. Once more. In. Out. Left side crescent lunge. Now we're going to flow. So feet wide on the mat, setting the base up. Fingertips lift all the way to the ceiling. Bring your breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left. On your inhale, arms open wide towards the side of your mat. That's it. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise up. Warrior two. That's what I was looking for. Drishti over your front fingertips. Take your breath in, and on this exhale, let something relax and become easy. One more breath in. Extended side angle. Find the stretch in this pose. There's a space where relief and release can come. See if you can make that happen by pressing your toes into the mat. Let it become easy. On your breath in, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Moving right through, upward facing dog. Into downward facing dog. Breath in. Let it go. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Yep, nice and low in your chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right. Now, one breath in. One breath out. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Hands to heart center, twist to the left. Yes, here it is. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, rise up, chair pose. Fold. Bring your feet wide on the mat. Tuck your pointer fingers around your big toes and let your head hang all the way down. This is like the best release in the whole. You can exhale and let your head fall even 1 inch closer towards the mat. Bring softness to your knees. Crow. All the way at the top. Get your front ribs engaged in this. I mean, hug them into center line, almost like you're interlacing them. Here you go. You have this. 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, 1, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And into downward facing dog. Take a breath in and let it go. Once more, inhale. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. On your breath in, roll up to standing and go for a right side eagle. Right arm wraps under and right leg wraps over top. Immediately, bring more bend to your bottom leg. Softness in your bottom knee is actually going to help you stand and stay in this pose. On your inhale, reach up and switch sides. Left arm under, left leg over, eagle, second side. Plug your big toe down into the mat. Press so hard that you can feel all the muscles up the inside of your leg. That's it. On your inhale, step up and out. We're going to go to right side standing leg raise. So you can grab either for your knee or go for your toes here. Flex your raised foot. Paying attention to your pinky toe pulling back towards your face. We're going to look to keep both hips level here. Drop your right hip 1 inch down. Now, keeping those hips level, take airplane. See if you can press it all the way back. You're looking for length in this pose, but bring your right hip down just another centimeter. Yes, you can feel all of your core muscles working. Those same belly muscles are going to help you take on half moon. Left hand down, right hand up to the ceiling. That's it. Lifting all the way through that top hand. Full breath in. Exhale, feet down. You can hang in your forward fold if you'd like to. Shake your hips out. On your inhale, we'll roll back up to standing and go for a left side standing leg raise. The basis of these poses are your standing foot. So press down through the big toe and now soften your standing knee. If you find that a joint's locked out, we probably need to bring some new softness to that area. Press back, take airplane. That's it. Exactly how you usually do. Now correct so your hips are level. Dropping your left hip this time. Your belly muscles are going to have to work here to keep those hips dropping. Now the opposite direction for half moon. Hips open this time, not only to the side of the mat, but actually looking to stack one on top of the other. See if you can create that feeling of stack, a little bit of extra openness here. Last breath in to lift, feet down and fold. As you can shake it out. On our inhale, rise up to standing. We're going to come all the way to the head of the mat for this. Take extended mountain with your breath in. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take right side triangle. A long base for your triangle. But the real thing to get interested in, long on the mat, back foot is down. It's left hand, right hand down and left hand up into the air. Yes. Now from here, engage your low belly. So usually what happens here is that you want to let your pelvis drop forwards and create this swoop in your low back. We're looking to correct that. So tuck your tailbone under and engage your core. It's actually going to change the way this whole pose feels. See if when you engage your belly, you can actually feel it the whole way into your feet. Yeah, just like that. And on your inhale, rise to stand. Take both of your feet and face them to the long end of your mat. Side facing, wide-legged, forward fold. We can go for a yogi's choice on this one. So bind your fingertips and let them drop overhead. Or you can choose to walk your hands out in front of you. Whatever it is, yes, ninja lunges. Bring some softness to your knees. That's it, Kayla. Bring a little softness to your elbows there too. I know, It's pretty difficult when you're in that bind. Take one more breath. And then this is my favorite trick. On your inhale, walk your hands back into center and rise up to standing. Now, we're going to swap your feet. So, face your left foot straight towards the back end of your mat, and your right foot is going to become the base for triangle on the left side. Just like that. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up to the ceiling. Yes, I know. Sometimes it's kind of funny. When you turn the pose around or just do it slightly differently, it can feel different in your body, right? So take a second to feel what you're feeling right here, your toes pressing into the mat. Now engage your legs, almost like you're going to scooch the mat together. Hug all the way in. One more time. Take an inhale. On your exhale, chaturanga. You're just at the back of your mat. Don't worry, we'll flip it around. You know what? Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in and let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Feet to hands. Halfway lift, don't worry. Forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. I was going to turn you all around. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. From here, roll to your high plank. And now we're going to roll all the way down to the mat. Slow lower here. Interlace your fingers behind your back once you get your belly down. And now press them towards the end of the mat, letting your shoulders integrate. Just like this. Press down, lift up, take locust pose. Yes. Get all of that length from the crown of your head all the way back through your heels, stretching long and come down. You can TikTok your knees from side to side. Hands by your low ribs, take upward facing dog. Lifting all the way up, downward facing dog. From here, come through to a seated position. We're going to roll onto our spine. Going for bridge pose. So all the way back, feet engaged, shoulders tucked underneath of you. We're going to take 2 bridge poses. So press through your heels, hips lift up towards the ceiling. Nice job. Get the full extent of the pose here. Heels pressing into the mat and then toes pressing into the mat. Checking out that both of your feet are facing 12 o'clock. That's good. On your exhale, drop your hips down. Knees right to left, side to side. One more time. We're going to press down and lift up bridge pose round 2. Yep, that's it. Shoulders integrating. Take 2 breaths here. One more time. Stay for the inhale. And the exhale. Bring your hips down. You can rock them from right to left. Walk your feet out wide off the sides of your mat. You want to check out that your heels especially are off the sides. We're going to drop our right knee in towards center. Yep, that's it. So in bridge pose legs. Yeah, and then drop. If you're feeling a pinching at your knee, first of all, we need to adjust that. But how we're going to adjust it is by bringing your heel out to the left just a smidge more. Yeah, just like that. And you can also add a block underneath your knee for a little bit of extra support. How's that going? Big stretch in your hip. Okay, that's good. On your next inhale, let's bring this right knee up. And we're going to reset for the left side. So walk your left heel off the edge of your mat and then drop your left knee in towards center. focus on your exhales and letting them be just as long and just as steady as your breaths in. One more time. And on your next breath, bring both knees up into center. From here, we're going to take waterfall or shoulder stand if you're inclined to do that. Whatever it is, we're going to get your hips up above your head one more time in class. Shoulder stands can move to plow. And plow can move to death yogis. Slowly from here, roll all the way back down onto the mat. Hug your knees up into your chest. And this time, let them fall to the left side of your body, eyes over your right shoulder for supine twist. Let your breath settle back into its steady, natural rhythm, with your inhales flowing straight into your exhales. Switch sides. Knees up to the right this time, eyes to the left. Hug your knees into center. Take Shavasana, letting your legs and arms go long. For my yogis in the studio, there should be a cold eye towel by the upper left-hand corner of your mat. Please feel free to grab that. Take a long breath in. And then slowly release it. Start to bring movement back at your fingers, all the way down to your toes. You ready? Hug your knees up into your chest and rock onto your right side with your forehead on the mat. Make your way up into a seated position. And you inhale, we're going to reach both hands to the ceiling. Exhale and drop your hands down to heart center. Take a moment to set your intention for the rest of your day. Be specific. Choose one word. I am. From here, we're going to Om that into place with one final Om. Take your breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles up to forehead center. Together, we bow our heads and we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today in class, online, or for taking this class in the future. If you're interested, on March 31st, we're going to go to the Himalayan Institute. I know that Kelly's been with us. Have you guys been with us? Yes? Okay, good stuff. Well, if you've never attended before, it's an opportunity for us to get to practice with the yogis that own the Himalayan Institute, which is a lot of fun. They also have a coffee and chocolate processing plant there. But what I really love the most are the workshops. So the yogis that live at the Himalayan Institute, they're actually going to be leading us in 2 separate workshops. The details are online, but we can chat more at the front desk if you'd like to learn. Yes. This is an awesome opportunity to bring in experienced people with you. It's actually worked really well in the past, and we've had all age ranges come with us too.